stuff that she wants me to do every day.
Who buys those?
I'll send my son, but I know what you're gonna say, and it's really not.
0 to low sugar.
Okay, so we have this list of foods that you can have. Let's see what's in your kitchen and maybe see.
Ukai is 11, Jordan is 10, and Shaquille is 7.
14 pounds in 2 months? That's not a lot of progress. What's going on?
I've come to admit.
Number 5. Ashley ain't budging. Meet Ashley, a vibrant soul caught in a whirlwind battle with her weight. Just a mention of her situation brings tears streaming down her face. She knows deep down that she needs to turn her life around, but somehow she keeps getting trapped in a sneaky cycle of stress and overeating. It's a wild dance she can't escape, and oh boy, those fried chicken sandwiches and comforting treats, they're her secret sanctuary, wrapping her worries about weight in a warm, tasty embrace.
Around a lot, Patrick does for me. Go get the blue bucket for Mama. We're gonna do some laundry. Without him, I'd be lost. Hugs in the bed for Mama. It makes me feel guilty because he's 5. He should be 100 hours a week. Eat your breakfast. So our food is mostly.
She feels bad, and then it's never ending. It just gets worse and worse.
Picture this. Ashley nervously steps on the scale at Dr. Now's office, but when the number stares back at her, 660 pounds, it's like a jolt of lightning piercing her core. Talk about a wake-up call that can't be ignored. Ashley and Dr. Now share a chilling realization. Time is slipping away. If she continues down this path, she won't be blowing out candles on her 40th birthday cake, let alone reaching her goal weight of 240 pounds. It's time for a change, and it has to happen right now. Armed with newfound determination, Ashley embarks on a daring adventure of physical activities. We're talking about walking, folks. Dr. Now sets the bar high, challenging her to lose a jaw-dropping 50 pounds in just 1 month. It's like climbing Mount Everest, but with sneakers instead of climbing gear. Guess what? Ashley, with her warrior spirit and unwavering commitment to the prescribed diet, starts melting away the pounds. The scales don't lie. 614 pounds. She's inching closer to her ultimate goal, weight loss surgery. Hold on to your hats because this is where things get real. The surgery marks a turning point in Ashley's extraordinary journey, but it's far from the grand finale. Doubts and uncertainty creep in as she questions her progress and battles fatigue and pain. However, when Ashley's subsequent weigh-in reveals a meager loss of only 15 pounds per month, Dr. Now isn't buying her excuses. He challenges her to dig deep and find the strength to keep pushing forward, reminding her that her family is counting on her. Number 4. Parental problems. Meet Pauline, a woman whose weight struggles have created an unbreakable bond with her superhero son, Dylan. At just 21, Dylan has donned the cape of a full-time caregiver, ensuring his mum's needs are met. From helping her slip into pants to tackling the grocery shopping, Dylan's life revolves around her well-being. But the weight of responsibility has grounded him, denying him the carefree joys of youth. It's a sacrifice that showcases the extraordinary impact Pauline's weight has had on their lives. Pauline, however, isn't blind to the gravity of her situation. She sees her food addiction as a wild ride, akin to battling drugs and booze.
I have to stop and just take care of her and help her.
Dylan is 21, and his full-time job is taking care of me.
Grab some breakfast with me.
I totally feel like he's the parent and I'm the kid. How is that powerful enough to keep me this way?
Yet finding balance between fueling her body and succumbing to cravings is a dizzying challenge. She often whips up excuses, pointing to her disabled children as justification for her food choices. While her role as a mother brings unique hurdles, Pauline must confront the truth. Her addictive relationship with food is the key driver of her current state. The burden on Pauline extends beyond her physical shell. Emotionally, she feels imprisoned, stifled by her own body. Her relationships suffer under the weight too, straining those she holds dear. Dylan, her ever-dedicated son, expresses his heartache and frustration at watching her struggle. Pauline's food addiction isn't just a roadblock to her well-being, it ripples through the lives of those closest to her.
Oh, gosh. So I see that you're 670 pounds.
Eat chips, or it could be cookies, or it could be ice cream. Even if I'm physically full, I've been eating only salads and meat and no snacks in between. Like, I'm doing really good on that.
To make decision to be healthy on her own. If she doesn't, the surgery will be waste.
Number 3. Erica's excuses. Deep in the trenches of her weight struggle, Erica found herself in a life or death showdown with reality. Her body screamed in agony with every step, burdened by aching legs and a heavy stomach that defied gravity. The unwelcome companion of lymphedema made its presence known, a relentless reminder of the uphill battle she faced. Even the simple act of drifting off to sleep became a risky gamble, uncertain if tomorrow's sun would greet her. Survival dangled by a fragile thread. The journey to Houston unfolded like a roller coaster ride, revealing the full extent of Erica's deteriorating condition. Her legs, shackled by excess weight, crumbled beneath her, thrusting her into a medical crisis that threw her health into chaos. The situation had reached a boiling point. Erica could no longer deny the grave consequences of years of neglect and excuses.
Okay, so did the doctor give you a special diet to be on before your surgery?
He just said 1,200 calories.
So you said a lot of the food was taken out of your home already.
And a lot of it. There's some still.
Brings your blood sugar down and you're hungry again. All right, so I think to make it easy for you, let's get some of this.
When faced with Dr. Now's piercing gaze, Erica clung to her shield of excuses, recounting a failed weight loss surgery from her teenage years, as if it absolved her of responsibility. But Dr. Now saw through her flimsy armor. He saw an adult refusing to grasp the reins of her own destiny, blinded by a lack of common sense. The scale unveiled a staggering truth: 661 pounds. Doubt clouded Dr. Now's eyes as he questioned Erica's sincerity and determination to change. Her repertoire of excuses and disdain for healthy food raised skeptical eyebrows. Erica's fight for life now hinged on a seismic shift in attitude, a commitment to shatter the self-imposed chains that had held her captive for far too long. The weighty nightmare. Shay's battle with obesity was marred by endless excuses and failed weight loss endeavors. Her journey was a constant struggle as she fell into the trap of blaming her busy schedule and finding solace in overeating. Despite her initial determination, Shay's progress remained stagnant. The numbers on the scale refused to budge, leaving her disheartened and questioning why her efforts fell short.
Nice to meet you.
Come on back.
Okay. My grandmother raised me, and she passed away, so I just trying and will take control of my health. I appreciate everything they've done for me with my weight loss journey, and I will never not appreciate it.
It was time for Shay to face the truth. Change required action, commitment, and a willingness to leave excuses behind. With renewed determination, she embarked on a challenging journey to break free from her weight woes and embrace lasting transformation.
Surgery is going to solve all his problems. You're using food to cope with life. It's 40 pounds over the next. It's been 5 months and you have lost almost no weight. Why is that?
My grandmother passed away very suddenly.
Surgery?
I want to have surgery too.
All right. But your body cannot handle 2 very major changes.
Taking it serious.
Yes, I am.
It's not going to be easy on you.
Number 1. Breaking the budget. The moment of truth arrives at Dr. Now's office, and Cynthia steps onto the scale with bated breath. The number that flashes before her eyes, a jaw-dropping 631 pounds, jolts her into a stark reality. It's a wake-up call she can't ignore, a sign that change isn't just a luxury, it's a dire necessity. With unwavering determination, Cynthia takes on Dr. Now's challenge to shed 30 pounds in a single month. It's like climbing Mount Everest with a carrot stick in hand, but Cynthia knows she can't make excuses. Her children's future and her own life hang in the balance, relying on her to seize control of her health.
Kaya! My daughter comes in and she'll clean out the back of my legs because my arm.
She tries not to be lazy and she tries to do a lot, but she can't.
My biggest thing right now is just being a better mother.
When I see my mom hurting a lot, it makes me feel.
Armed with willpower and armed only with Dr. Now's prescribed diet plan, Cynthia dives headfirst into a world of healthier eating. She embraces the guidelines with gusto, making every effort to revamp her habits. And after a month of sweat, tears, and self-discipline, the moment of truth arrives once again. As Cynthia steps onto the scale, hope bubbles up within her. The number, 586 pounds, offers a glimmer of progress. It's not a victory yet, falling short of the threshold for weight loss surgery. Dr. Now delivers a powerful message, urging Cynthia to confront the underlying issues that fuel her excessive weight gain.
How you doing, Cynthia?
I'm doing good.
All right, so I noticed you gained 4 pounds. What kind of sickness?
I've had like a upper respiratory.
Yeah, having an upper respiratory. What?
Hadn't been exercising.
We're not talking about exercise, okay? We're talking about your eating habit.
It's time for a change of attitude, a whole new mindset. Frustration lurks, ready to pounce on her determination. A missed doctor's visit due to lack of support threatens to derail her progress. Yet Cynthia must grasp the truth. Avoiding those visits often reveals a struggle to stick to the recommended diet plan. In the midst of her challenges, Cynthia reaches for an excuse, the expense of buying healthy food. But Dr. Now is quick to dismantle her rationale. He reminds her of the massive portions she used to consume, fit for an army, and how cutting back should lead to savings. It's a reality check, a wake-up call to the gravity of Cynthia's situation. This isn't about finding balance, it's a battle for her very life. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.